Welcome to Fantasy Breakouts. I'm Pat. That's Eric. Um, let's dive into week 8. Sorry, I'm a little got a couple matchups, a little nervous, right, Eric? But per usual, we're here to give you the best advice and whatnot. Um, I
Yeah.
guess what did you think about as far as what game of the week is yours, Eric? Let's do that.
Well, I think we should say our what the spookiest game of the week.
Spooky, yeah.
I guess the one that I'm kind of looking forward to. I was kind of peeking at this Washington Broncos game. I don't know. It's kind of ugly. It's a lot of games where these teams are maybe not the best, but they're playing an equal match up. Like, and
Mm-hmm.
if you lose this week, you've just
Not,
solidified you're just a garbage team almost. Like the Jags, Seahawks, that's another one. Whoever loses that, I don't think the Jags are very good to begin with, but and then the Bears, 49ers, I think that's another one. It's like, what are we gonna, this is, and then right above that, Lions, Eagles. Like, if you lose, you're dead kind of week almost to me. So, um, I don't know. Pretty interesting matchups. It's not like I think last week there was so many blowouts. It was just unbelievable. Like all the 3 o'clock games were just whoopings. So actually looking forward to this week more than last week. Last week was a little bit of a downer. But yeah, while we wait for a few people to pop in. So Pat, did you watch any scary movies? Get down on that. All business, Pat.
movies. Listen, movies aren't scary anymore.
No,
They're not. They're not scary. I
I would.
started watching Dune though. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I heard that. I didn't know it was just like a part one type thing. I would have been so disappointed going into that.
Yeah, you'd
Did
been
you
like,
know that?
"What's going on?" Yeah, I know going into it because I saw a lot of people talking about it and whatnot. So yeah, I would have
Mm,
been extremely salty if that was it.
yeah. Oh, I got our name switched around. Let me pop that down. But yeah, let's see if we should get a couple more likes on the video. Maybe we'll show up for some more people. Keep going and like it.
Huh? You see, I posted the rest of the season ranks and whatnot. Did you look at those?
Yeah. Okay. So that was your rest of season. Okay. Because I was. We'll get
I had
into it.
the week 8
I
and
saw
rest of the
Montgomery
season.
was down there, and I was like,
Hey, but
"He's
I'm not
dead,
hearing.
fella."
Oh, I'm not hearing any. What do you mean? So for like, I
No,
just
I
don't know when
I
he's gonna
thought it
come
was
back.
this. I did. I was looking. I kind of
Week
scrolled through
8.
too fast. Yeah, I should have.
Gotcha.
Actually, let's see.
Yeah,
We'll look into these. But yeah, this is good format. I like how everything's kind of moving on a few of these. Real classy job right here.
I forgot Mixon on the running backs. I comment on that. He's supposed to be below the Robinson and top for that.
Below Robinson.
Yeah, I think I cut him off. Like
Where?
literally where it says 23 views,
Yeah, I
that's where
see
his
it
name's supposed to be.
right
I put
here.
in, I think on Twitter, I think I commented said he's below. I just know, I think I cut his name off. He's probably think I really got a problem with him.
Oh yeah, yeah. At this point, you're on his hit list. At this point,
This is for you.
did you
Let me
message?
see.
You gotta get Izzy and some people on here.
No, I put it in the chat and whatnot, but
Yeah. Well, people probably this was their night to go out. I'm sure last night. You know.
yeah, a little rough, a little
Yeah.
rough.
We have some people coming in late. Okay. Yeah. Let's just get going.
It's
So,
time of Thursday. I had this conversation with somebody that's at a workplace. I was talking about
Cardinals, Packers.
yeah, I would not be surprised if the Packers won. Because
Mm-hmm.
Aaron Rodgers somehow does Aaron Rodgers things. Even though Devontae, he still got the man who he made the trade for. He only had 2 catches, or was it 3 catches? Yeah, 3 catches. I think 15 receiving yards, but he did have 2 clutch touchdowns for them. Um, that's what they brought him back for, right?
Yeah.
I was one of those guys that I picked him up and played him in place of Devontae Adams, and I'm not too. I'm fine. Could have been way worse, right? So
This is looking.
I don't know why it looks like a whoop, whoop.
trying to be a good at my transitions as producer, but let me switch back. That was a little intense.
Yeah, that's why is it so blurry though for some reason.
I don't know. I'm clear though. Yeah,
Yeah,
that
no.
that was seemed like a trap going into that game to me. We were going to see more of the running game. AJ Dillon had the most touches he's had all season. I
Hmm.
think Arizona got to face the Titans when they were a complete mess week one. Now they're looking like a pretty solid team, but they got to play them when they were down. They got to play the Browns when the Browns were really beat up. So I didn't have too
So you
much
think
faith.
it's like a Steeler situation from last year?
Yeah, I think it could be. I mean, I don't know who they play next week, but I'd be
I,
I can see them making the playoffs, but I
I
think
think they're
it
better
could
than the
be a
Steelers presently though. The Steelers had so many flaws like going wrong with them. Arizona's won a little more um, due to them. Remember, like Steelers at this point last year, like they had the fumble, the picks. They had so many things go their way. I think Arizona's a more complete team.
yeah.
Um, even if Hop, and that's another thing when I dropped Murray, he got a little banged up, but history repeats itself, man. Remember last year, about the same time, he was the best quarterback, and then all of a sudden, he started being an okay quarterback.
Hmm.
And I think this is going to be like a similar thing, especially if Hopkins is out. Obviously, AJ Green has been all right, but obviously not too happy with him right now. I don't know what he's doing, but Hopkins is Hopkins, man. At the end of the day, and if he's out, let's say he's not him and he wants to come back, so I can see him come back in 2 weeks and re-aggravate, and I can see this lingering for the rest of the season. So that's why Kyler Murray preferably is down on my list. I think I have him at 5 for the rest of the season.
Five for the rest of the season. Yeah, I was gonna ask like, yeah, I think that's fair. He's not in that top three at this point. I mean, you could have thought he was gonna be number one for a lot of the beginning of this season. So I can't fault you for wanting to keep him at all. I can't fault you for that.
It's just a fluid offense. I mean, and personally, you're not going to get what you want to get anyways. I don't think, unless somebody's just an Arizona Cardinals fan in your league. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, I don't think you would get anywhere near. But I mean, top five is top five. He's still a great offense. He's a little banged up. I think that I read some about a PCL injury, so I have to keep up to date with that. Um, Maybe I have to pick up quarterback for a game or two, but I think he'll be all right. Top five is still great, great place, but he's not the top, 2, 3 right now.
Yeah, yeah. And we talked about over the off season that freaking Robert Tanyan contract. It's like, dude, get paid. Dude, get paid. Don't go back for 3 million. He went back for
Man,
3. He's probably not going to get the full 3, and then he's not going to come back the same. It's like you got to get your money.
a lot of people are noticing that now. It's tough, man. Because you want to take that hometown. I don't know why. Like I get it, but I don't get it.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. He's a practice squad guy. My one guy I work with lived above him. Him and the long hair guy. The guy that Aaron Rodgers got mad about getting cut. Him and Tanya used to live together. So he's
really,
yeah. But yeah, it's like these guys probably don't come from a lot of money. It's like, dude, get paid. F that, because
yeah. Get your
he's
bread.
never gonna be the same, man. It's messed up.
Yeah. Um, and we saw this trend with AJ Dillon though for about I don't know, probably a month straight. I think they did a good job kind of keeping it balanced. AJ Dillon definitely have flex appeal. Maybe back to depend on the matchup. Blowout status and whatnot moving
Hmm.
forward.
Yeah, we have a lot of that some of that this week that I like was under the radar guys.
Mhm.
Okay, so yeah, let's look at Falcons Panthers. Um, so yeah, I was looking at your Darnold ranking.
He's trickling in the wrong direction.
Yeah, but you did have Matt Ryan at 13, so you think he's pretty startable. I think the Mike Davis thing this week would not be a good move to start him,
Mm-mm.
but I would be starting Patterson personally.
Yeah, I like because he's a gadget guy. But yeah, as far as he's really Sam Darnold's really coming back from New York. It's like he was on a honeymoon for a few weeks, but he's really starting to hurt my guy DJ Moore. But the matchup was really good. He needs to start getting this done. maybe he's dealing with something. But overall, Matt Ryan's been playing pretty good, man. He's
Hmm.
pretty serviceable and whatnot. He's probably would have had 19 plus in the last month straight, I would say. Or maybe I think he had high 18 last week, but um, what's that mean?
I don't know.
Translate.
Can you like the video, Colin? What did
FTP.
I was thinking it was your new name, that Transaction Jackson, for a second.
Don't even talk about that.
I would
Don't
think.
even. Listen, man. I can't help everybody, bro. Don't get mad at me. At some point, when you're 0-7, you have to make a move. I don't care who you are. I don't care who you have. You got to spread that cookie, break that cookie up. How you want to put it? Like it is what it is. Uh, but yeah, I think that DJ Moore will have a good game. Calvin Ridley, on paper doesn't look like it's the best, but he is going to have a breakout game. I'm not going away from it. He's going to have a breakout game. Um, and I need him to, obviously, one of my leagues, but I think he's going to have a breakout game. I still have faith. It's just like the routes they have this man run is so petty. They got Russell Gage going for a post route. They got Calvin really doing a 5 yard dig. What?
Yeah. No, it's weird. It's inefficient still, but I don't know, they're
The-
playing better, thank God, right?
Yeah, the offense is better. It's just I'm confused. They just playing, where they, just messing with people. I don't get it. Uh,
So it's at 3 right now. Falcons favored by 3 in
uh,
Atlanta.
I think
They
is
got the Braves, man. They got the Braves vibes in the stadium.
it's
Because
crazy.
they could have went to that World Series game, then they go to this.
Solaire, man.
A lot of different playing level right there, but I don't know. I don't think that's kind of cool when that happens. Same city stuff like that. What else do they
Um,
have for that?
how
No.
high are you on? I'm not high on Buddy. CMC's backup. He's doing a lot with, or doing nothing with a lot right now.
Mm-hmm. Really, I didn't like him. Then he had a good game. Traded for him. Just meh. I don't know. I don't think he's the greatest football player, but he's getting some opportunities at least.
No, he's in. I mean, that's what you want in fantasy, right? Just opportunities.
Hubbard,
Period.
yeah.
It's ugh,
Okay, let's look
ugh.
at another person in that same Darnold range. I think is Carson Wentz. You got them similarly rated. Actually, I think you have Wentz worse.
Wentz is behind him.
Yeah, Wentz a little
Um,
behind him.
and I think Tennessee's playing better overall. Now,
Sorry, I'm not meaning to
uh,
move around this so fast.
uh,
Why do you have the kickers in there?
just cause haha.
If you want to see the kickers, let us know. But I don't think Pat needs to put them in there.
I just some people need kickers, man. It could come down to a 5 point difference.
You just tune in, listen to me tell you what kickers kicking in rain, and then you
The
don't start
weather.
them. That's all you need. But okay, sorry. What were you saying?
Uh, Go back up to the QB ranks though. Slide back up, right there. Go down.
God, I
Um,
took off my glasses because of the glare.
I think that Wentz and Tannehill could be like. Uh, I just think Tannehill's hot right now. AJ Brown, they got that going on, and Wentz, Ryan. I think that's about the same. They're about the same range. I mean, that's a point or two, or not even difference. So it might get Ty back, but I'm just as a Wentz. I'm not a Wentz believer still. I don't care what it looks like. It's been pretty solid for about a month, I'd say, but I'm still not there yet.
Yeah, last time they played the Titans, he had less than 8 points. Week 3. Since then, I would say the O line and Wentz are getting healthier.
Oh yeah,
But
yeah.
but like the Titans, they tightened up. Shut down Mahomes last week.
You win all day to say that, huh?
What
Titans tightened up.
tighten up?
But yeah,
um, they
after they did that
yeah
to them, it just
yeah. So it could work out. Um, but yeah, Zach Wilson and Lawrence actually had pretty good games against the Titans semi recently. So I think it's a coin flip, and this man disappoints you or not, and I don't want to be in that boat.
the other two are more consistent, like more like safer floors to me. I'm not good on that. So
Yeah.
yeah. All right.
Okay.
Obviously, you got Derrick Henry up. His backup is out today. I
McNichols.
think. Yeah, I don't like saying. I'm pretty sure he's out. Or
Yep, let
Julio's
me see
out.
quick.
So yeah, adjust
Computer's
accordingly,
about to die.
whatnot.
Keep going.
Um, but yeah, so as far as that goes, I would definitely play everybody on the Titans ball on that offensive side of the ball, and their defense looks it might be a sneaky pick. Now for the Colts, obviously playing Jonathan Taylor, you're playing um, Mo Alley Cox. I think would be a sleeper right there. But if Ty comes back, obviously that hurts Pittman's overall ceiling, which we'll see. We'll go back and forth about that. I think at this point he's still there, but I mean Ty comes back and gets those long bombs. Still, he's still Ty somehow. So I'm happy for him, but
I think that passing game is looking better now. If you see over under 50, I feel a little better about starting the Colts guys, but
yeah, oh yeah.
not perfect. Not a perfect thing.
49ers Bears. I believe Trent Williams is back. I think I read that. But I think both these running backs are startable. Both defense are
49ers and Bears.
yeah,
We're talking about.
exposable. Sorry, I don't know why I jumped. Whatever.
It's a 3
Um,
o'clock. Or no, oh, it's a noon game. Sorry. It's a noon game.
whatever. Somehow I think it was right there. Yeah,
Oh,
I just
betting
went with the
thing.
bets.
So Bears are
Uh,
not favored still at home against the 49ers.
I mean, I'm not surprised. Have you seen the quarterback situation? Now, I will say, without Matt Nagy, we might actually be better. No, Matt, just stay home. What'd you say? It's like when you lose cell phone service, and that's what I think they're going to pull. And I think they're going to do a lot better. We just get rid of the guy. But yeah, both running backs I think, are very serviceable. As far as Debo, Brandon Ayuk, I was telling somebody on Twitter yesterday, Brandon Ayuk and Allen Robinson on one team, and that's a scary, scary situation.
I saw that. I think it was in your
There's
replies.
no way around it. Yeah, there's no way around that. It was
What was that?
just frustration.
Yeah.
um, but then I had go down to so yesterday. Let's go to your game, Vikings Cowboys. Um, and this guy on Twitter was like, somebody commented, said something like, "Would you rather play Javante Williams, Devonta Smith,
This one?
CD Lamb, or somebody else?" Nope, nope. It was go down,
Here's what you're
right
talking about,
there.
though. Having a Ayuk and A Rob
Yeah,
was talking to yourself.
no, go down though. It's right there below.
Oh, okay.
Um, so this is what I replied with because the
Cooper
guy
Rush,
was he
right?
says, "Yeah." I said because I responded. Dude was like, "Well, you at like?" Because I said, "Don't play." Yeah, he deleted the tweet, the original guy, but the commenter deleted what I said. See, I said if no, and then he said any. So this guy comes and says any QB should be able to point up or put up some points with that team. You act like the guy doesn't deserve to be in the league. And then I respond with this.
I saw that. He has never had a yard, or he has 2 yards in his career.
And like I said, what would I say above it? Um, didn't say that, but like I said, Jay was. I'm not starting any. I don't want nothing to do. He could have a favorite receiver, but I'm not starting any Cowboys receiver if Cooper Rush is behind running the helm. I'm good on that. That's going to hurt everybody. Did you guys not see last year without Dak? Why do you think he got paid so much? um, and then this dude just he backs down immediately. And I was like, dang, how you gonna just say that? Because then look what his response is.
You convinced him. You changed his life. What's up, Justin? Good morning.
But I just it's like because I was like, have you seen how many yards Cooper Rush has thrown for? Did we not see what was his name last year?
The dude from the XFL came in, had like one good game, and then he was,
The sidearm dude.
yeah,
What is his name?
I don't remember now.
But yeah, so yeah, that's a
Those were tough
extremely
times.
that's a downgrade for everybody on that offensive Dak, which a lot of reports are saying he's not going to be there. So definitely, Justin, definitely. I know Eric's very salty that he lost him a couple weeks ago. Definitely a good pickup.
I had him like for weeks and weeks, and then somebody dropped the Bills defense, and I was like, I gotta get him. And then I was like, I'll get Gainwell back, and then of course that's the week, So, but
I had him in two
that's okay
leagues.
though. That league, I'm good on. Okay, I'm running back. But
Would you be
good
surprised,
morning,
Eric?
good morning. Let us know
Yeah,
what scary movies you watch, Pat. Pat doesn't believe in scary movies. It's pretty
I
lame,
don't believe it.
lame stuff there.
No, the only scary movie I've ever seen is it in the old one, not the new one. But would
It
you be
says a lot about
surprised?
yourself.
I don't care.
Good morning, Josh. How's it going, buddy?
Um,
Yeah, maybe we should get back on track with the games. Bengals
well,
Jets. That's
is that the
actually
next game or
yeah, that is
in a
actually
row?
one of the next games.
I see Jamar Chase. It will say about 22.
The Jets are actually okay against the pass, so I think it's just going to be more running game. I don't know. I can see Higgins and Chase going like 10 and 15 points or something like that. Like maybe 15 for Chase, 10, and then
But let
I'm
me ask you
forcing to
this:
start in P Ryan today with five injuries to running backs.
let's take a moment of silence for that.
Yeah, yeah. R.I.P. to my team.
But um, do you
Was
think they are right against the pass because they're running so bad? You know what I'm saying? Like teams are
This is
running
what
on
I
them
want to see today.
because I think it's going to be a pretty good. I think he's going to pass all over them. So I don't know about the P Ryan joint, but
They're
if you
favored
play,
by 11.
I mean, they got Mike Smith as a quarterback. That's the name, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Yep.
Where am I at?
Period. So P Ryan, I can see it.
Sorry about
I
the
mean, you got
Zoom.
to do what you got to.
Getting down. Okay, there we go.
You're going fast.
Sorry about that.
um, I can see 22. Actually, but you guys got to keep remembering. Like Higgins had 15 targets last week.
Yeah,
15 targets. So um, he's still going to be. He's only going to get better. I think more opportunities as it goes on. So um, Jets. I wouldn't even play Michael Carter today. The Bengals defense has been sneaky good for weeks, and this does not say start me anywhere. Um,
you don't even have them listed here.
who? No, no. Mm-mm, mm-mm. I want nothing to do with that team. Mm-mm. Far away, far away.
God, I'm trying to find the receivers. Okay, there we go. So you have
But
Chase as number 3. Wow. I do like when you adjust and you don't take like people take like 6 weeks to adjust their damn rankings. Just like
I go with the flow.
yeah, go with the flow.
You
But
can't be you can't be basing stuff off week one, bro.
but
Because if that's the case, Sammy Watkins would always be top five.
yeah. No, I'll go about 15 for Chase. Pat sounds like he said 22, so very realistic. So that's a DFS guy. I guess probably everybody owns him.
We'll see, man. I'm cool with him waiting as long as possible. I got him on a team. I'm cool with him waiting as long as possible, Justin. Because when he comes back, some people are feeling that it's going to hurt AK, but it's really going to help. They're going to be pretty solid because Jameis is not as bad, and I mean, we knew what we were going to get out of Jameis. Sean Payne's got to tune him back a little bit, keep the reins back, but yeah, I think he's going to be instant wide receiver two immediately. That's just one more problem on my bench.
I feel like they're gonna let him throw more once Michael Thomas comes back. They're probably gonna unleash him a little bit more. Yeah,
Well,
that's
I mean, because if
go
he
ahead.
can get 17 targets a game. The
Mm-hmm.
quick 17. Little slant Mike. 17 targets. That's going to make the D backs have to respect that a little more, and it could be Marquez Callaway. 180-yard bomb, easy. So
Pat's on his phone Wi-Fi or phone data right
I
now.
don't know what's going on with this man.
Everybody's streaming on Pat's Wi-Fi in the building.
Nobody is though. I don't know why it
Everybody's
looks like
asleep. Everybody's right. What time is
it
it there?
looks
Like 8 something.
8:43. But yeah, let's go on to the next game, man.
Yeah, he's talking about Kelsey's been so frustrating.
Oh, hey, you telling me that whole I lost last week due to the Chiefs? Well, their uniforms got off the bus, but they didn't.
Mm-hmm.
I lost to that whole thing, man. Don't even talk about that.
Got whooped. So with this game, this is important to look up. Windier game, about 15 to 20 miles an hour in the Dolphin Bills game. I don't care. Josh Allen, everybody's fine, but the Miami receivers, you can get away with Gesicki, and the underneath throws probably to Gaskin. I bet they use him in that underneath short pass stuff. Bills favored by 14 in this game.
I trust
This
nobody
could
on
be
the
a
Dolphins
whooping.
side of the ball.
Nobody. Nobody's cracking
Good,
it.
staying away. Mm-mm.
I don't want to
Good.
play Waddle, but I
You
can
might
see
have
it.
to, but
Some people might. I don't have to, but
I see Gasicki, like you said, but I don't like it. The Bills defense has been really, really good. And it's not one thing to. They've been good on every level. Like they've been a solid core, a unit and whatnot. So I'm good on that, bro. I'm so good on that.
yeah, they got touched up a little bit against Henry, but that's Henry.
That's Henry.
Yeah,
Doesn't count.
bench Mike
But
Evans. Yeah, this is a Saints fan talking about his shutdown corner right there.
yeah,
I gotta play him. That's for me. It's like Waddle or Mike Evans. Like that's kind of a conundrum right there. Huh?
yeah. My thing is as a Josh Allen owner, and I had to play Cole Beasley today. I hope it's not too much of a blowout. But that being said, you got to think of who's not there anymore right now.
Well,
Dawson
now
Knox. So that's
you're freezing up now.
that's why it's doing that.
Boy,
How about the
boy. No, you're fine
what's
because we know that Josh Allen's gonna try to put up 30 by halftime, and a lot of that will probably go to the receivers. I think you're good. I don't think the game strip is gonna kill anybody in that game. Like
remember
it
when
might in
they
that Bengals game.
remember week 2? Remember they had what they won 35-0, and Josh Allen had like 17 points.
Mm.
It was like I would never expect that, but things happen.
That was back when Singletary and Moss were like both were possibly usable, but
Yeah,
I hate that. Okay, let's. The game's gonna be a whooping though. Eagles Lions.
it's gonna be a good game. I
I want to
think.
see what the over under is on that.
I say over 5 for the Eagles. That's what I'm gonna go with. I'm guessing
Eagles are favored by
3.
just 3 right now. Started at 1, and it's at 48 points indoors. This is a good kicker game. I think this is my kicker game.
This is
Fire them
this
up.
is Eric stamp approval.
And you know it. Like there's those teams like the Giants and like the Lions. Man, they can put up some kicker points. Ooh.
Jamal Williams is out today.
Mm.
Mm.
About Pat, you had some faith in them that they could do a two RB system, sort of.
I think
It
they.
didn't really work out quite like that. Huh? Just
It, I, I
being
I
bad.
think the best man won really at the end of the day, and I have DeAndre Swift. I'm not Jamal Williams is extremely serviceable. Like, and I think they can still do some sort of something like that. But I mean, DeAndre Swift has been dominating. So yeah,
How am I in
yeah.
4K and you look like that?
I don't know, bro. Like I don't know what's going on with this.
Oh, I want to say we had our trade video. It did pretty good. I said at the end of the video, at the very end when
He's got
10% of
two
people are
on.
still watching. Yeah, 10% of people are still watching. I said I would do a gift giveaway. Connor subscribed. Connor commented. Big comment. So, Connor, you are either going to win some golf balls or got some UFO crypto for you. This is a hot crypto today. Look at this guy. Maybe somebody bought here and maybe we're around here. So, hey, we'll give away $50 of UFO to Connor. If Connor can get back to me, I'm going to comment on here. This could be
That's
a
nuts.
big one. I'm feeling generous with my UFO. So, either golf balls or UFO.
He got his
Thanks for the
bonus, you
comment.
guys.
Yeah. Hey. I don't know. We shouldn't talk about that. Things are going on with my company that I can't talk about right now. I'm not getting
You
called
announce
in
that.
to cover. Yeah. Okay. That's all I can say.
Okay. Anyways, So we got Corey Davis out, C.J. Mosley is in, Trent Williams is in, T.Y. is in,
Oh yeah, I was
Odell
gonna
and
bring that up.
Clowney are in. Um, yeah, that's those right now.
It's illegal for you to ask me that.
But yeah, so this game, I'm actually playing the Eagles defense because, well, we know who the Lions quarterback is, Mr. Hold the Ball Too Long Golf. So I can see some of that happening. Um,
Here you go, ins and outs right here.
well, you could do that, yeah. Um, Obviously, DeAndre Swift is basically the team. That's cool with me. Now, Devonta Smith, me, Eric, Eric's got to play.
We got shares. We got shares.
I love the player, right? He has tremendous talent. He's a great schedule. What hurts him? He has a terrible reality quarterback, and it's so annoying because they can have the best matchup in the world, and he'll find a way to make it look terrible. And that's I'm not, I can't.
It's getting old, isn't it?
It's getting old, man. Like this man's wide open. This man's wide open. You underthrow him by 10 yards, but he's gonna. Don't worry. As a fantasy quarterback, he's gonna get his dub. He's gonna get his 20 points. He can literally throw for 50 yards a game and have 2 rushing touchdowns. He's gonna get you a dub if you start him. Like, but he's pretty matchup proof. Like for a fantasy quarterback, like he's gonna get his points. But I'm not. I don't think I'm starting him in the league. I don't care how good the matchup is. I hate. I respect him so much, but I'm so tired of this dude.
Mm-hmm.
um,
Yeah.
yeah, it's tough. It's tough. But obviously, Kenneth Gainwell. I honestly, you guys, I would not be. I've been preaching about Kenny G for how long, Eric? Like the way that they want to use a running back fits his mo way better. Like he was way more productive. They had one game they tried to force feed Miles, and he had 8 points. Like I wouldn't be surprised if they just don't even look back. Miles is out for like a month. He's extremely serviceable for 3, 4 weeks at least, and then some. Like I don't think he's going to go away personally.
Well, we just got a message came up. What's up, Alex? Do I know this, Alex? I probably do know this, Alex. Ridley's out. Where did you see that?
Yeah, let me see that. Do me dirty.
I feel like this man with the 2 phones should have this tweeted
What
out
is
now.
what is going on with? He is out. What is going on, bro?
God,
Personal issue.
I'm sorry if Alex Pitts or if you're facing Pitts today. God, if you're facing him, that's rough. All right, Pat's going
Uh,
through stuff. But anyway, I wanted to bring up.
do
Okay,
me dirty.
wait. Let's backtrack. We just got asked
We
about
can't backtrack.
Kenny Gain and Gainwell. Um, First of all, he asked if you pick him up. Yes, pick him up now. Second question, um, yeah, who are you looking at starting over Gainwell or Gainwell over? And then I think I got a third question.
Man, who am I starting? I mean, he's gonna be. I could see him being top. What I put in my rankings about 12, 13.
I'm doing a lot of moving around here today.
I got to do something now.
Pat's got
I
him
got to
at
do something.
Tinker right now, don't you?
Uh,
What is I want to see rest of the season for Kenny Gainwell actually too. So you got Gainwell right there. Wow, CMC. I'm thinking like around here, but I'm just so optimistic.
but health. That's why he's down there.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
want to fat at
What's up,
8K.
AK? What's up, AK? Good morning. You who are you on the Wi-Fi? You watching Dune? What are you doing? You see how fuzzy Pat looks?
It's annoying. What is going on here? If I go with
So can I sleep in your room, AK?
what?
I'll be there in like 14 hours.
Can I sleep in your?
He's gonna
Oh man.
he's gonna say he's out. I can't do it. Personal matter. Okay, Lattimore this year too. Yes, bounce back year after
Definitely.
he had
'Cause
some other good years.
he got dealt with last year. Let's put it like that.
Hmm.
Well,
All right.
looks like I'm at the draft. Brandon Ayuk. Yeah, not to.
Oh
He's got to
God,
go.
he's getting dropped again. Have you dropped him before, or what'd you do?
No, I don't
You
know,
have held
man.
this whole time.
Yes, because this is what's going to happen. I'm going to drop him, and he's going to have 30 points today. I already know how the story goes. That he's going to be hottest commodity on the waiver wire, and I'm just like, thanks. He turned off when he said that.
He's got it in
Uh,
playing Dune in 4K in the other room. Let's move on to this. I don't know that game. We all know what that game's going to be like. Okay, Rams, Texans.
that's tough. I mean, a way
Start
around it.
everybody you normally would. I don't really have. You're not going to start Davis Mills today.
So I just want to remind us that the guy I'm playing my league, Mr. Joshua Brett Lewis, government name is all over. Every time he plays somebody, something happens to bless him. And it's been consistent for like 6 weeks. Like
Yeah.
every week this man plays somebody. What happened? I played him. Oh, Devontae Adams, COVID. Oh, Ridley's out. He be getting
Yeah.
blessed.
Do you have somebody in your league like that just constantly
Just
getting lucky?
blessed
Just like things work out,
every day.
like just constant luck.
I'm gonna play
What the fuck is that?
instead of Ridley. I'm gonna drop Brandon Ayuk and I'm gonna play Van Jefferson. Ugh.
He gets a
But
lot of snaps at least. Yeah.
the movie on HBO, AK,
Oh,
he gets a lot of snaps, and they just got rid of basically Sean Jackson like they're done.
we think about this
So
question. I did not see this yesterday because I was doing stuff. What side of this trade do you like better, Pat? Damian Harris, Henderson, for Brandon Cooks and Barkley. What side do you like better?
I think we'll go with Damien side. Cooks, a lot of we just don't know to me. Barkley, we just don't know. I think consistently over the weeks, I mean, Henderson give you what 16 plus in the PPR, easy. Damien Harris is
I'm with you
definitely
too.
more of a matchup guy, but um, and that offense looks pretty good. Honestly, so he might not even be a matchup running back. He might just be a running back, like RB2, solid. So I'm going with consistency, man. I'm going with Damien Harris side.
Yeah, and
He does it.
that debunks the mid-round running back thing right there. These two
Yep,
guys, mid-round running backs, you can't say like I don't want to take a running
fifth
back
and fourth.
mid-round because you would have been set up nice with both of those guys most of the week, most of the season, especially Henderson. Again, Connor, you got some UFO on the table. You gotta get with me. We'll get you the UFO or golf balls. Which one would you take, Pat?
UFO.
Pat just set up his wallet. Just set up a Coinbase account.
Pretty quick, too.
Number one app in the world. Use our link since you heard it here first. UFO. Um,
All right, next game.
next
Where
game.
we
Yeah,
at, man?
yeah.
We got a lot of curveballs thrown at us.
We did. We did talk about 49ers and Bears already. If you have a question about one of the early games, um, rewind or something. Patriots, Chargers.
Oh,
I think I have to start the Chargers defense. Would you be nervous for me?
yeah. Have you seen the run defense? Nobody has.
Yeah,
That's spooky. That's scary.
it's spooky.
Um,
That's your
Damian
spooky.
Harris gonna run all over that. I can see Damian Harris, and I can see also depending on which ones. It's crazy because they've actually carved out that role, right? Um, Bolden is Buddy James White, and then the other two they just kind of coin toss. It's my Sunday.
Yeah.
But I think for the first, I was saying this in the offseason, like I had no. Usually everybody's like, I hate Patriots running back, yada yada. Damian Harris is the guy, right? He's the first, he's the 1A, however you want to put it. He's the guy, right? Then it was kind of tricky to figure out the back end, but like, for instance, if let's say Eckler didn't play today, that was going to be way more trickier than that situation, because all those guys have not really been productive, period. Um, but yeah, I think it's gonna be a good game. Keep in mind, last time they played, Justin Herbert got Belichicked, rookie Belichicked, however you want to put it. But I think the offense is a little different, obviously, and Mike Williams, different person, got a lot more swag, confidence, how you want to put it. It was good that he was battling like a knee injury, but then he's practicing in full. The bye week came in handy, so I think he'll be back at it. Um, this could be a high scoring game, like a 38-33. I could see that.
It says right here, Pat, it's going to be a low scoring game. No, 46 and a half.
I
Actually,
don't
no,
care.
50, sorry, 50. Now it's 50. It went up.
Yeah.
So, like, yeah, so maybe you're in my shoes. Maybe you're not. Would you rather have Carolina at Atlanta, Carolina being a very close favorite?
See, I think I would. I have Carolina on the team.
Lower over under, favored by less, though.
But are they? I think they're getting Gilmore today. Gilly's playing, so I think it's gonna be interesting to see how Gilly actually, goes about it today. Um, if he looks good or bad, he could have been healthy for a month, and they just,
So you think
So
he could shut down Mike Williams? Are you a little bit afraid of that?
what game we talking about? I said Stephon Gilmore.
Yeah. Well, I was just talking about Carolina, and then you started bringing up
Yeah,
Stephon Gilmore.
he's on Carolina.
He is? I didn't even know that. That's what happens when you don't play all damn season.
Yes.
All right. I just thought, okay, hey, my B. Did anyone else know that? All right.
It's been a
Anyway,
while,
so
but
okay, you
yeah,
think Carolina because of Gilmore? Okay.
I play them. The run defense for the Chargers is not there,
And that's what
and
Belichick wants
Patriots.
to do. Yeah.
Yeah, they just want to play a hard nose. Keep Mac. Don't expose him too much or put him in a bad situation. So that's how you do that. Yeah, interesting. All right, so obviously you're playing everybody. I'm waiting for Keenan Allen to wake up. I don't know, man. It's just not. It's kind of like that Ridley thing right now. Like they give Mike Williams the good routes and give Keenan Allen like you're our guy. You just make sure you catch those third and ones, okay?
Mm-hmm. Getting like 7 yards and fall down constantly.
Thanks. Yeah, so it's gonna happen though. I think he's due for some more touchdowns, whatnot. So, um, next thing, where we at? Jaguars Seahawks. I think it's gonna be a pretty high scoring game as well. Obviously, you're playing. I don't like Lockett. I like DK Metcalf. James Robinson, obviously, you're playing. Trevor Lawrence, sneaky play. Dan Arnold, maybe. But I wouldn't play either one of these defenses, that's for sure.
What about
With
Alex
them.
Collins? I gotta choose Boston Scott or Alex
Alex
Collins
Collins.
today.
Alex Collins.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Would you drop?
No.
Just got a
Drop that head.
stack of stuff. Okay, here we go.
Letter.
44. That's pretty low over under, and Seahawks favored by a lot. You could that screams you could start the Seahawks defense right there
But could you?
at home. Yeah,
Do you think so?
they're favored by. Oh
No, no.
God, it's gone down. It's only 4 now. Okay, if it was still if the Seahawks were still favored by 7.5, and you had a low over under like this 44, they're like
My question is
they're like a
why?
6 point. They're like because they're more likely to be Trevor Lawrence playing from behind, making bad decisions, low over under. So even if they do score, the points aren't going to kill you. So it's like, and they're at home. So like that's like
What? Well,
almost adds up.
No.
Carlos Dunlap.
Don't give me the definition of the over. I'm saying why do you think that would have Seahawks defense is bad?
I know,
They
Pat.
can literally run James Robinson the entire game.
Think so?
Yeah, their defense is bad. They can't play. They can't stop anybody. That's
I
my.
don't know.
Why would that ever be that way? That's my question. Not
These data scientists that
meaning
work
of
in
the.
Vegas.
I
If it
don't
was
believe
seven
it.
and a half. If it was still
You
7.5,
guys,
you wouldn't do it.
you guys are riding this 12th man from the Legion of Boom when now it's Legion of Doom. Okay, it's not there anymore. The time has passed. The time is past. All right. Let's go to the next game. The Bucks Saints, and this is at Saints, right?
Yeah, and here Justin just talked about it. A little sketchy for Mike Evans.
It is. Remember, like what was the first game last season when Brady got smacked there? Um, I don't
There
think
you
they're gonna
go.
get smacked, but weird things do happen, right? Obviously, you're not starting or sitting Tom Brady. You're starting all of them. Antonio Brown's out. I think Gronk's active, so you're gonna play Gronk, Godwin, Brady. Obviously, Evans. Even if you don't like it, you're gonna
Here
play
it
him
is.
anyway. You can't not sit him. Um, AK. I'd say Callaway's a solid play this week as well. Jameis might be a sneaky play if he can control like little dump offs and whatnot, which I can see Sean Payton drawing up nothing but those in a couple of shots. But um, and I did this week have AK down just because that run defense, you don't run against the Bucks. So
Do you think they're going to give Mark Ingram those stupid up the middle runs and then let AK run more routes? That's what I'm thinking
yep,
is going to happen, that's fine, right?
let them take the beating, the
Yeah,
bruise and stuff like that. Huh?
because like what they have, he had like 30 touches last week in that rain game.
Marvin Jones.
What do they say? Marvin Jones has like the best matchup.
Marvin Jones.
Yeah,
Not even Brandon Cooks is he's mad. he's mad. He's so bad right now.
they're so bad they can't just
Why don't
bench
they just
him
trade the
for
man?
being
Yeah.
loud. Yeah.
Ugh,
We're almost done.
disarray. But all right, what's the next game? We talk about the Cleveland and
This
now
one.
this game, like you said, it's kind of the battle of the used to be's. Let's put it like that,
Hmm.
right?
These are
Um,
two top 10 drafters, I think. Whoever loses this game, you're getting an early pick, buddy.
I am playing Broncos defense in the league. Now, a lot of people might say, why? One, didn't really have much of a choice. But two, I do think that they're going to clean some things up. And Taylor Heineke has been turnover prone, right? So I can see that happening. And Gibson's not. They should be running the ball, but even though he's off the injury report, I still don't trust that. J.D. McKissick is getting all these clutch like opportunities for some reason. Still, I don't know. We'll see. But obviously, Scary Terry, you're starting him. Ricky Seals Jones, Jerry Judy, you're obviously going to play him. I don't know how much it'll kind of impact the first game back, but um, Cortland Sutton, I like Cortland Sutton, Noah Fant, and obviously, I don't even know why we're talking about this, but we're going to go with the boy Javante Williams. The torch, I think, has been so. I'm going to go ahead and let the boy run.
Yeah, the GM guy, he's a big analytics guy. So I think he's going to start being like, we probably would have had more points last week. I don't know. He's the guy that went after Mike Boone, which is why
Yeah, I
which
remember.
is why Madison is going off this year when he does play. So I don't know. He's a smart guy. So I think he'll step in at one point and be like,
Play the boy.
we got these assets that are this guy that can. He's broke. I saw a thing. It was like he broke 4 times as many tackles as Melvin Gordon has this year. Four
Have you not
times,
seen my
and they get
videos,
like
bro?
equal. Yeah,
Melvin Gordon he's made out of his lanes. Like he's made him his stats out of his lanes. Which anybody, if Javante was in the same situation, we did the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's been a lot more offensive line for Gordon, team for Gordon compared to just pure talent and will by the running back himself. It's gonna be a good game here, man. With
I
Dak
was
down,
close to going to this game.
I'm dropping all those people down, dropping them all, dropping them. Like we talked about this earlier, like even Zeke, dropping him. He's not. I'm not dropping. But you know what I'm saying? Like he's not going to be as productive to me. Even though your
Downgrading.
Vikings give up 1 billion yards to running backs,
Yes, they do. Again.
I could see this being a complete timeshare today for that reason. You know what I'm saying? So I could see Zeke and Pollard having 15 up, like 15 apiece. In the running, the pass catchers, I'm staying away from them. Um, the Jets, I personally think that Diggs is going to be on.
Yep, Alex, you're right. Yep.
Yep, yep. I think Diggs is gonna be on Henry or not Thielen more. And people keep praising this Diggs guy. He's a great quarterback. Yes, I wouldn't say that. He's a good quarterback. Let's look at all the plays he's ball hawking and Thursday and getting burnt on too. You gotta take the good with the bad. And Justin Jefferson is a great route runner. I can see him getting him twisted. So I can see, and Justin Jefferson has been consistent, but I don't think he's had a game yet. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
he's always had, let's say 135 yards, 4 receptions, eight receptions, something like that. But he's never had a touchdown. It will come.
I think he had one that was pretty good. He was like a top 5 for the week, but yeah, no blowout or real top heavy scoring.
He's just missing that touchdown. That's it. He's
Yeah.
had all the production, just not a touchdown.
All right, since you're dogging Trayvon Diggs, guess his PFF score. Guess what it is.
85.
85 would be like the best in the league, right?
Yeah, lower than
Okay, new guess.
77.
That again would be like one of the best in the league.
What is it? I'm praising him too much.
It's a 62.
Ooh.
Do you know there's players like offensive linemen that they get graded like a 30, like consistently, like, and they still start. So they're harsh grades usually. But yeah, 62.
But that's taking that into account though. His thirstiness,
Yeah, he's being targeted the 8th highest in the NFL. So that means he's leaving
because
guys
of that.
open. Yep. So yeah, he just comes out of nowhere and grabs one catch a game though.
But he's like the Marcus Peters right now. Like we talked about that a couple weeks ago. Like that's the role he's filling in the league right now.
Mm-hmm.
And even with that being said, that Marcus Peters gets more picks.
Yeah. Okay, here's the game though. Vikings are now favored by only 2.5 at home with no Dak. What do you think? Sunday night primetime game.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
It could be a field goal game. I could see that.
You can see a field goal game.
Just went like the Vikings winning by a field goal. I can definitely see that. Playing it tight. What's your Halloween night prediction, Pat? Wear a Packer shirt again, if you're wrong.
27-24 Minnesota.
Yeah, that's basically what I'm at. So it's like 52. Yeah.
So it says
You just said exactly what I would have said. AK, you don't have any extra Packer shirts that you could have gave your friend here?
Listen.
Did he even ask you, AK?
No, I didn't ask.
Bring it up.
There's
There's
no reason. There's no reason to.
Everybody.
There's no reason to. I had a shirt. I wasted one of my Puma shirts. You better be thankful. All right.
Didn't ask
So
you
Kyler
that.
Murray actually sprained his ankle, and it's a legitimate sprain. So it's a 1 to 2 week injury.
Yeah, he got up real slow on what that last pass.
Yeah. So it's a problem for me. Actually, I'll probably make a move now. So I have to deal with the waivers. Grinds my
What league do you have
gears.
him in? Is it my league?
Your league, yeah.
You want Teddy?
Teddy is a matchup guy. Oh wow, he's a freebie. Okay, all right. So, anyways, Giants Chiefs. Chiefs got to get back on track. Prime time at the crib. They better destroy New York. End of story. They better destroy New York. They got to get back on. Kelsey better go off. Darrell Williams better go off. Hill better go off. They have to make a statement. And I'm going to bank on it because they have to make a statement. They've never been this out of sorts ever. They are one game ahead of the New York Giants. Like, when would you ever guess something like that? So they got to go off. And another way to help that defense is to give Darrell Williams the ball to keep the offense on the field more. Does that make sense? Because their defense is bad, and there's no changing that. It's done. They're bad.
Yeah, that's the opposite that Pat Mahomes has ever played. So. Okay, and then again, in case you didn't hear, windy as hell in Buffalo, windy as hell in Cleveland. I don't want any Browns that catch balls in that game. Personally, no pass catchers on the Browns. None.
Hmm.
What about you? Would you start Odell?
Odell Beckham, not the Giants. I'll start Odell that was on the Giants.
Yeah, me too.
Other than that ship been sailed. It's not all his fault, but it is what it is, you know.
Yeah, that Giant. Maybe that'll be an okay game actually. This Giants game, but maybe not. But that is it. We need to tinker. Pat is finding out about all of his players being hurt, so he's got stuff to do. He's probably picking up Jameis right now.
For what?
In my league,
How you figure that?
I think it's Jameis
Why Jameis?
because he gets Atlanta next week.
And what did you get the next week?
I don't know.
Tennessee.
Oh man, no. Tennessee can be a little scary. I don't know about that.
Michael Thomas supposed to be back.
Oh no. Wait, what happened?
What do you mean?
I don't think Jameis is available now.
you. you.
Wait, no, he is.
Oh God, what happened? It's getting all nervous over here.
Oh. Okay, Pat, sell the brand. Go ahead. Tell them what to do. Tell the people what to do.
What part?
Let's wrap this up.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. Good luck. I got to make some tinkering, make some DraftKings lineups and whatnot. Oh, Calvin Ridley's going to be extremely buy low candidate come next week. I'm still taking the risk. I'm not going on.
He has shirts. Oh mate.
No.
Oh
Listen.
wow.
What do you mean?
Oh wow.
I had a shirt.
He has a closet full of green and gold, and you
listen. I had it. It said Packers fan. I don't know what you want from me because you can't read my cursive. They don't teach you kids cursive anymore. That's my fault.
It was a what is it? A misjustice right there. What you did.
A misjustice.
What's it called? A travesty.
Something down. Oh,
to
man.
The highest degree, what you did. I don't know which week was that. Was that week 6? Week 6 or week 5?
Did you really just pick Jameis up, Eric?
Huh? See them. Yeah, we had a great win, and then just flat as hell today. Hey, we do this pot.
Why am I talking to you?
Yeah, we do.
That's why I don't like talking to you.
It's just to help the people, Pat. It's not to help myself
Just
at
to
all.
help
And I dropped the Chargers defense too. While this is going on. Hey, tough times. Week 8, the NFL this is halfway. This is make or break. Pat would have done the same.
I would never.
Obviously, he's doing devious things like using a marker instead of walking 3 feet and borrowing a shirt from someone. Anyway,
listen here.
Thanks for following. Thanks for following us. I might be getting a little burnt.
I'm gonna start
do a couple of videos down south.
Start telling you earmuffs when I start talking. Earmuffs.
We just can't log in. We got to log out of our Yahoo accounts while we do this.
I want to take this.
But yeah, we might do some videos in person. Might be cool. Some TikToks. I haven't done a TikTok in like 2 weeks. I'm really slacking. But Thanks for following us. Thanks for the questions. Congratulations, Connor, if you ever see this. Good luck this week. I wish you all the best, even people in my league that tuned in. We love you.
He doesn't.
Except for Pat. All right, bye.
Deuces.